Good morning, students. I am Shruti, working as assistant professor in Ramco Institute of Technology. Now we are going to see lab experiment for the course CCS 334 Big Data Analytics. We have already completed experiment number 1 and 2. If you have not completed experiment 1 and 2, please go refer the video, complete the 2 exercises and come back. So now our aim is to complete implementation of matrix multiplication with Hadoop MapReduce. MapReduce is a programming model and implementation for processing and generating large data sets with parallel and distributed algorithms on a cluster. MapReduce program is composed of mapping like map method and reduce method. Map method is used for performing filtering and sorting operation. Reduce method performs summary of the operations. So now we are going to start the implementation of matrix multiplication with Hadoop MapReduce. So come, we shall start execution of the program. So to begin with, we shall start all the Hadoop services. To do that, type the command start -all.sh. Wait for a few seconds. All the services will get started. Ensure that name node, data node, secondary name node, node manager and resource manager, all the 5 services are getting started. So once everything gets started, we'll check whether all the nodes are started using the command jps. So now type jps. As you could see, all the services are running properly. Now the first step is to set the mapret class path to the DFS. To do that, type mapret class path and press enter. Now you have to copy all these lines. Now we have to export this path. Export class path equal to start the quotation, paste the contents which you have copied here, close the quotation, press enter. So now the mapret class path is successfully set. Now we shall edit the Java file. To do that, we can use any editor. I am using gedit. The code So the Java file which I am going to create is one-step matrix multiplication.java, because my class file, my class name is one-step matrix multiplication. So press enter. I already have this code pasted here. If you don't have the code, just go refer the manual, paste the code here, click save and close the file. So now we have created the MapReduce program. Okay, the next step is to execute this program. To do that, what we are going to do, we are going to give Java C. Okay, the code is compiled. Now go to the files. As you could see, this is our one-step matrix multiplication code. This code is compiled and 3 set of files is created: matrix multiplication class, matrix multiplication mapper class and reduce class. So now we have to create jar file. So how to create the jar file? You create a folder here, name it as matrix multiplication. So all the folder already exists. So the folder which I am creating is mm2. Now you have to move all these class files into the mm2 folder. The three class files which is created after the compilation, we have to move all the three files into this mm2 folder. Okay, so after creating this folder, we have to create the jar file out of this folder. So to do that, we can give the command jar -cvf mm2.jar. This is the jar file name which I want to create, and then I'm giving -C space mm2. This is the folder name in which we have moved the class files. Okay, space /dot. So added manifest. Now go to the files and check. As you could see, the mm2 jar file is created successfully. Okay, so now we have created the Java file, we have executed the Java file, and we have created jar file out of it. The next step is to give input for the matrix multiplication. To do that, we shall create a file named as matrix multiplication dot text. Okay, I have already pasted the matrix here. Like when you open the manual, scroll down, I have given a sample matrix here. Copy this sample matrix, paste it in the Word document, save, click save, and then close the file. Okay, so now what we have to do is that we have to move this text file into HDFS. So I am giving HDFS DFS my text file, that is text file, into the folder, into a input folder name matrix multiplication 1. It says it already exists, so I shall give 2. Okay, so what we have created, first we created Java file, then we executed the Java file, we compiled, we got the class files, we moved the files into folder, we created a jar file out of it, and then we have created the input file. So now we have the jar file as well as the input file. Now we shall start the execution. Okay, to start the execution, we have to give the command Hadoop. Hadoop is going to execute the jar file. Next you have to give the name of the jar file. Our jar file name is mm2.jar. mm2.jar space class name. Class name is the Java code class name. Okay, one step matrix multiplication is the class name. Next space, and give the input folder location. Input folder which we have given as input mm2. Next, give the output folder where you want to save your output. So I am giving mm2. Okay, okay, I am getting error message. It states that output mm2 is already exist. So what we are going to do, I'll change this to 3. Press enter. Our code is getting executed. Okay, the execution is completed successfully. Now we have to go into the folder and check the output file. To do that, we can type hdfs dfs -ls and our output folder name. Our output folder is output mm3. We are listing the contents of the folder. As you could see, the process is success and the output file is created. Copy the name of the output file. Okay, copy the name of the output file. Now we shall view the contents of the output file using the command hdfs dfs -cat output, the location, the folder location mm2 hyphen. Now paste the file name here. Okay, so now we have got the output in our screen. So this is the result of the matrix multiplication for the input which we provided. You can also check this in the manual. So this is the output. So thus we have completed the implementation of matrix multiplication in Hadoop MapReduce successfully. Thank you.